would not want to be just driving a minivan of people through the city.
I actually would love to do that.
You would, because you like to drive. But like as a regular person who is not aggressive, you don't want to be driving a car in New York City.
You think I'm aggressive?
You're an aggressive driver.
Thank you. A defensive driver.
However you want it.
Defensive driver. There was like a hilarious article in the Village Voice. They did some like a grilling interview with us, and it was probably like our parents' least favorite thing that's ever been said about us, but like our favorite thing. She's like, Josh and Trigg built their friendship on Taiwanese food, motorcycles, and smoking weed.
I'm Josh, co-owner of Winson restaurant.
I'm Trigg, I'm the chef here, and I'm Josh's business partner.
First time we met was at a cookout in Bed-Stuy when Trigg was down there. We moved up to Bushwick a few years later and we started hanging out a lot more.
Through food, we started talking more. I would learn about Josh's background and his Taiwanese heritage, and you know, he was interested in my cooking career. And
I think it was a pretty unique way of developing a relationship because it was so focused from the get.
Winson is a Taiwanese-American restaurant. It's kind of an expression of the culinary impression that Taiwan has made on us, or the way it's impacted our friendship. We've set out to be a neighborhood restaurant, and that requires us to express this cuisine in a way that people in the neighborhood can enjoy it.
We're gonna do fly's head. It's a pork and budding chive dish. It's a stir fry. It's really delicious. It's an important dish for Josh and I because we just always order it when we go to his favorite Taiwanese restaurant in Flushing. We'll have it tonight. Slick the wok with a little bit of oil. Not much, because a lot of oil is gonna come out of the cured pork. This little rice wine. Let it flame up a little bit. A little hondashi. So once the meat gets nice and glazy like this, we're gonna hit it with all these budding chives, fermented black beans, a little chili, and raw garlic. We're gonna barely cook them. We're just gonna toss them in the hot pork fat. I'm gonna kick it up a little bit. Hit these right on the hot spot. We'll do a little sausage. That's the fly side.
A lot of people ask me what Taiwanese food is, and when I first started fielding those questions, it's like, well, what is American food? It's a culmination of cuisines that are melted together in a pot and expressed in a lot of different ways. Whenever you're eating in Taiwan, you're learning about history, and there's usually really cool stories behind it. So Taiwanese food it's interesting and fun. It's very much like a melting pot.
We started out the night here at Winson. Met up with our CDC Calvin and general manager Erica.
Before we go out, we're gonna jump start it a little bit. Do a little shotgun.
You're really good at shotgunning beers, man.
Thanks, dude. Appreciate that.
Like you open the beers up with a credit card to start, which
It's
is
all about the
pretty
clean
cool.
hole.
1,
What's the key again?
2, 3, later.
And then went to the gutter
Bowl
to bowl a little bit.
Yeah, Trigg's not a fan, but he's a trooper. Bowling, it's just like, your me time thing, when you work a lot or after a long day, it's just a nice place to go.
I don't know, time off is like relatively new and rare. It's hard for me to like rationalize spending time bowling like in my head. Like I'm going for the beers and the billiards.
Josh got us a surprise Paulie Gee slice, or
Right,
whole
I did.
pie.
Yeah. The Hellboy is just pepperoni with the hot honey.
I mean, that's a classic pizza, right? Lots of people do a rendition of that pie. Paulie Gee's, awesome pizza. They do,
It's got a great bite.
yeah. It's crispy, but cheesy. I don't know, it's perfect. It's like a perfect slice.
Added flavor.
Oh, really? I would totally eat a slice of
Do you want me to go grab it?
I mean, I would.
Oh, you still have it?
Go grab it.
I would.
I remember putting this back in the car after the gutter.
I didn't think we'd ever see it again.
The highlight from bowling, I'd say when you were just killing it for those couple of frames, you got a spare and 2 strikes.
Yeah.
And I felt like there was moving inside of you where you're like, maybe I do like bowling.
No, I hate bowling. And I really hate bowling when Josh pretends like he's not a semi-professional bowler and waits until the end to bang a turkey.
That's not what happened.
And nail 3 strikes in a row and smash everybody by 50 points.
It's called a warm-up. If you played sports, you know about it.
After the gutter, we decided to go get some Taiwanese food at Josh's favorite spot in Flushing, which is also my favorite spot in Flushing. Went in some red beers, so got some Coronas.
When I was serving, Corey would always be like, your section's always dying laughing. And I was like, yeah, dude, it's called a fucking, like, what is it called? Like a...
She was trying to think of the word for holding an audience, but not by their own participation.
Hostage?
No, not a hostage audience.
A paralyzed audience?
No.
A silly audience? A staged audience?
No.
Perpetual audience?
No.
Paid audience?
No.
Professional audience?
No.
Hired audience?
No, it's like everybody's like stuck.
Captive audience. God damn it.
My head started hurting and I stopped trying to think about what she was trying to say. But that's totally it, captive audience, yeah.
Bagan is like a place where Josh and I really developed our relationship and our interest in Taiwanese food.
It's like we don't have to talk about it, we just bring people to share the experience with us, and it's like so much more than what we can speak to.
一个苍蝇头，
苍蝇头辣的可以吗？
辣的可以。蚵仔煎，
鹅啊煎吗？
蚵仔煎，
好的，
三杯鸡，
好的。
可加小炒。
可以叫小炒也是辣的 ，OK 吗？
对，可以。
好。
That's 4. And you wanted which pork one did you want to do?
It's like the fried pork and basil.
Fried pork and basil.
We got a chance to talk to Mr. Lin, who I barely ever share words with. He's like your classic neighborhood restaurant owner in the sense that he's there every day. That's actually the first time I've ever gone to the kitchen, which was really amazing and insightful for me to see.
But this is the oajian, the pork and celery tofu, the stinky tofu, steamed cabbage, fly's head, sauteed greens, yuchua, yeah. And that's shredded pork, basil, and ginger. And this is 3 cups chicken. This is my favorite thing, honestly, the pork and celery. It's so good.
The first time that these two ever took out their employees to dinner was to here. This is the table that we sat at.
Damn.
Even tonight, Josh said this is where we're going, and I was like, I've never been there. And he was like, yes, you have. And pulled up a picture of me sitting where Josh is sitting now. So it's definitely embedded in like Winson history. It's like what I think
This
about of
is
Winson.
the teapot. It's like
It is, the teapot was moving, yeah.
The busier we get, the less chances we seem to have to come out together, but this used to be the best part of our month or week or whatever, days off.
Cheers, baby.
Are you guys still hungry?
Smash a bao.
Smash a little bao.
After Main Street Imperial, it just seemed like a cool idea to get some baos at Bauhaus, to kind of show how Taiwanese food can be represented in so many different ways.
We're going to the Mecca, Bauhaus. It was kind of like the first Taiwanese food spot of our generation. But it's Eddie Huang's spot. We definitely, want to pay respects to the people that paved the way for us to do what we can do now.
There's only 5 baos. Get all the baos.
Yeah,
One of each bao.
So this is the spicy one, this is the fish, the regular, the chairman, and then this is the tofu one.
literally like melt.
Oh, shit, the taro fries, thank you.
Well, we have a cereal icer at the restaurant. Somebody put one in my apron the other day. What a dick, dude. Somebody mailed us, a murder-style ransom note, ice. Dude, are you kidding me?
Get on your knees, bruh. Oh, I need to stop eating.
I'm gonna fucking throw up. Thought I lost my phone. I just dropped it on the ground.
Honestly, if you lifted
to
a
voicemail,
baos,
yeah.
that's probably the best thing you could possibly do.
It's on the floor.
Oh wait, I hear it.
Dude, straight to
Leave
voicemail.
a message.
Wait, can
Hey,
I
how
listen
about-
to my voicemail? I don't know what it is.
I just explained it to you.
It's the computer?
A message.
Please leave a message.
Record
your message after the tone.
Erica was trying to
Hang up when done.
convince everybody that that was Josh.
It's the computer.
No, it's you making that voice. It's not a computer.
Really?
Yes, it's your voice.
Pound sign.
That is not Josh.
Oh boy.
Oh my God.
So after Bauhaus, we went on over to Duck Duck, catch up with some other friends.
Duck Duck's just across the street, so it's a place we go to all the time.
You know, on a Wednesday night, you're gonna find neighborhood folks there, and you know, Drew is considered a neighborhood big brother to us. When we got to Duck Duck, there were a lot of folks there that we wanted to meet up. It's a great venue to have a drink with somebody. Drew makes these famous hot shots. I mean, it's like eating a Sour Patch Kid. I mean, it's starkly similar. It's crazy. But you know, they're delicious. I think I had like 3 of them or something.
Really?
Yeah, I kept like going and passing them out to people. I was like, oh, this is fucking so good. I just want everybody to see what kind of love and romance that Duck Duck presents and brings to the table. After Duck Duck, you banged over here and set up the karaoke.
Yeah.
What are you gonna sing?
Do you guys have Taiwanese songs?
Yeah, definitely. Yo, what's up?
Yo, what's up? How are you, Trigg?
Good, how are you? Good to see you.
Great.
Come on, y'all. We use a Wagyu culotte to make a tartare. Every now and then we have some extra portions left over, so we sear that beef off real hard and throw a piece of cheese on it with a sauce. Make a little cheeseburger. We have Wagyu burgers on milk buns. I love those burgers. Those burgers are kind of a treat. You know, it's just not often that we have extra Wagyu sitting around that we can eat. So that was really fun to test with. You know, got a little loose on camera and had a fun night. Kind of just stuff we do.
Yeah.
Eat together and sing karaoke. I mean, you've built this ridiculous karaoke culture here. Who do you think was the karaoke champion last night?
Erica, of course.
She's like got a beautiful voice.
Yeah.
Like crushes it so hard.
She's the perennial
You gotta pry her off the
award
mic.
winner, yeah.
Yeah, really.
She's like, can I have one more song after that? Can I have one more? Can I have one more? I'm like, okay. Victor, who's a neighborhood friend of ours.
Victor's like 60 plus maybe. He's an awesome old school real estate developer.
Yeah. He's a neighborhood landlord.
He even jumped in on the last verse of
Christian.
El Rey.
Oh yeah.
By Jose
Yes.
Alfredo Jimenez.
So stoked for that.
Yeah, I was
so
honored
stoked.
that he helped me ring in those last lines. Thank you.
That was beautiful.